Do you know that one of the world's most beloved winery is celebrating its 50th anniversary this year? And guess what? You're already a member of their family and invited to take part in all the fun. Maribel Soto of the award-winning Jordan Winery joins us today to talk about all the milestones as well as all the ways you can get involved in the celebration. And Maribel, how are you doing this morning?
I'm doing wonderful, just with a little glass of our 2020 Jordan Chardonnay here in front of me.
I like that.
How can I not?
Of course, why not? It's a celebration going on. Let's talk about Jordan Wineries. 50 years you guys are celebrating.
Yes, we are celebrating our 50th anniversary this year. Jordan was founded back May 25th, 1972, and Mr. and Mrs. Jordan actually moved out from Denver, Colorado to Alexander Valley in Sonoma County here in beautiful California.
Yeah, and what's really cool is that you can't go through a grocery store, a wine bar, or a restaurant without seeing iconic bottles there, which are so amazing for people to check out and everything. And that's what you got, one of them right there, as we're talking about this. But let's talk about that and finding those amazing wine bottles and how important they are and how cool they are.
Yes, absolutely. So we actually have now 50 years of history, but although I have a glass of Chardonnay here in front of me, we actually started with our iconic Jordan Cabernet Sauvignon made in a classic Bordeaux blend. And that was what really inspired Mr. and Mrs. Jordan to actually move out from Denver, Colorado. By trade, Mr. Jordan is actually a geologist in the oil and gas field. And it was their passion for food and wine that drove them to all across the country as well as Europe and loved, of course, wine. And several years after enjoying that and some endeavors there in the Denver area, they wanted to pursue their second passion, which was, of course, the wine industry. And for several years, actually looked at purchasing a chateau over specifically in the Bordeaux region of France, since that was their favorite varietal. And after several years of scouting out several places, they traveled here to California and had a wonderful bottle of a California wine that actually is what changed the trajectory here completely for them to move out to California instead and purchased the Jordan Estate 1972 on May 25th, which actually happens to also be their son, John Jordan, who took over as their owner and CEO the day that he was born. Sorry, I get to say how old he is every day. So he's also celebrating his 50th birthday.
Wow, that's a great story right there. And family continue on this. And what I'm finding out right now, what I was just told in my ear, is that I'm already a member of the club here. How's that working?
Yes, Brad. Of course, anytime that you enjoy a bottle of wine coming from the winery, visiting the Jordan Estate, and or, of course, going on our website to join our mailing list, we do celebrate, of course, Jordan Cabernet Sauvignon and the Jordan Chardonnay. When you visit our website or purchase any bottle, of course, at a store near you. But we, being part of our loyalty program on our mailing list, allows you to earn points and become a member and access to some exclusive experiences.
Okay. I like this already. I have a little wine, and now I'm a member of the family, and now I get to enjoy the winery. And what are some of the things, the perks of being a member?
Yeah, so today for our interview, we are one of our guest accommodations. When the winery was actually built, we sit on 58,000 square feet, 18th century style chateau. So we did not move to France. Well, not we, because I'm not the owner, but I take all the credit right now. But this beautiful chateau here is an 18th century style chateau. And it's, of course, not in Bordeaux, France, as Mr. and Mrs. Jordan originally intended. It's here in California. We just brought a little France over to us. So it's meant to look a lot older than it is. And this beautiful Shen Suite, which is actually here behind me, is one of those lovely perks that our Gold and Platinum members have access to. For every dollar you spend at the winery, you earn points. And those points are accumulated for exclusive experiences that are not open to the public, like overnight accommodations, 7-course dinners, and private tours around the Jordan property, a little fishing and John Jordan's private lake. I mean, you name it, we're going to take care of you.
Oh my gosh, I'm loving it. I'm like ready to come now. Okay, we got to wrap up, but before we do, we got to ask about the anniversary and what you guys have planned for that.
Yes, we've been celebrating actually since January. So it's going to go on all year, we've actually celebrated with some wonderful events over in Denver, John Jordan's hometown. We had a wonderful event with John Party over in Nashville, and started with our first social impact summer dinner just this last Friday. But the fun continues. We actually still have some tickets that are available for our social impact dinner events that also celebrate the 10-year anniversary of John Jordan's, the John Jordan Foundation, and a philanthropy access as well that John actually started here with sharing a little bit of Jordan wine on the estate.
Well, I love it. I'm telling you, I'm enjoying this. Can we got to wrap, but can you show me the bottle? Because I'm going to probably head over to the store right now. And which one is that one?
This is our 2020 Chardonnay. So if you are not a member yet, of course you can join Brad. I know you're already a member. So this is our 2020 Chardonnay. I mean, I know it's hot in Arizona. This refreshing, crisp Burgundian style Chardonnay is going to be wonderful for you to earn a couple points and then come see us.
I love it. Okay, I want you to do one thing for me. I know it's not you're not supposed to do. Can you just take a swig out of the bottle, kind of like what I do at friends' house?
Yeah.
Can you just do a little swig for me? There we go. Now that's wine drinking right there. Mary Bell, tell everybody where they can go and find more information about being a member and the anniversary.
Yes, of course. Our website, we're also on all social media platforms, but our website at jordanwinery.com, it does not cost anything to join our mailing list. You get to hear about events around the country, as well as all the wonderful experiences, chef recipes, winemaking videos, that we get to do with our winemaker here on the Jordan property, do a little education. So whether you can visit us or not, we have a lot to share with you, and we hope to actually see you out here as well, Brad.
Oh, don't worry. You're going to, especially I want to come and have some wine with you after that, little swig right there. That's the right thing. Mary Bell, thank you for joining us this morning.
Of course. Thank you. It was such a pleasure.